It is coming down. Wait, you are coming. It's part of production. It's just about betrayal and broken brotherhood.
A mentor becomes a master, a brother becomes an enemy, and love begins to look like control.
Today it's all about Ashes of Accra.
Yes.
So tell us something about this short film.
Okay, so let me first of all talk about the origin.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you recall, I don't know how many months ago, I had a conversation with you about doing monologues.
Yeah.
Where we just try to do something and put it out there while we wait for the filmmakers to call us to come and act. So, I mean, I discussed that with you. I wrote a few stuff. I shared it with your team. I mean, you were ready for us to go. I mean, some way, somehow, we couldn't get it done because some one or two things, the person we needed was in Nigeria filming, so we couldn't do that. But whilst we were here preparing for another project, which is coming soon, I will not tell you about it, we decided that we need to do other stuff while we wait for the major one to happen. So in the midst of it, I was just sitting opposite one of the key characters in the film, Brian Angels. And I thought, okay, why don't I write something as a confrontation that we can do just to, build ourselves as actors. So I did a really very short draft. I mean, something that would take like I think 1 minute, showed it to him, he liked it. So I just completed it. But when I brought it, it was like, what if it started from somewhere before we get to the main location to handle the whole business of the day? So I wrote that. And I mean, I shared it with you. I mean, you connected me to your studio binder. So that was the first time I was using studio binder or something to write. We are used to Word document. So I wrote it, I shared with the team. I mean, you guys loved it. And we decided to just, just film it, and get it done. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah.
Very good. So just to be clear, Studio Binder has not promoted this video. It's just a tool we use. We find it very useful. So yes, exactly. Studio Binder can pay us later.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Can you share some ideas about what Ashes of Accra is about?
Okay, so if I'll make it simple, it's just about betrayal and broken brotherhood. That's what Ashes of Accra, that's the foundation on which it stands. I mean, the very basic plot of the film is a confrontation between Gladstone, who is like a fading, let's say drug lord or kingpin, and with his, protege, who is Angel. And this is because Angel is feeling a little bit not happy with the way things are going. I mean, we are talking about identity and survival here. So if he's not getting to survive and he's not finding himself, what can he do? Okay. So there's an element of betrayal and there's an element of confrontation. How it ends is something that we will leave it to the audience to digest.
Yeah. Okay. So what is the purpose of this project? I mean, you've already suggested that it was just to get you active rather than a monologue, do something. This sounds like a short film.
Yeah.
What is your objective with a short film?
One of the key things is we're building portfolios and also showing people our credentials and the things that we can do. And many a time we are known for just one thing, but when we spread our tentacles and we put the layers on the ground, people are able to see the things that we can do. And it's been a while too that I directed, and wrote something, because I always want to be motivated. If I'm not motivated about something, I won't do it. I mean, Brian will always say that it's not necessary for you to direct, it's not necessary for you to write. But when the talent is there and you feel motivated, I feel you should do it. And I think that Organized Khaoz is also giving me the platform to self-express in that light. So yeah.
So in this project, you are self-expressing as a writer, director, and the lead.
Yes,
character.
one of the lead
characters.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us something about production. I'm sure you've done some pre-production. So tell us how you're feeling about going
Yeah.
into production? Yeah.
I believe that for a successful film to happen, whether it's short, whether it's whatever medium that we are trying to express, whatever we want to talk about, planning is very key. And I mean, when you guys did that tour and we had a conversation, you guys did pre-production for 18 months, if my memory sets me right. And that's quite a long time to do pre-production. That tells you that you guys are trying to put every minute detail into consideration so that when principal photography starts, it's not now that you're, okay, why didn't this happen? Why didn't this happen? And I think the planning on this project has been awesome. I have to commend the entire team because everybody has been on board. I'm quite a difficult person. I must state, I'm quite a difficult person because when I write something, I want to achieve the exact thing because I see in pictures and I write in pictures. So when there's going to be a little twist, I find it difficult to actually adjust. But I think that's one of the key lessons I've learned. One of the key lessons is to learn to be able to adjust because you might not get exactly what you're looking for, but you can get something close to it. So it's been very good. And I also want to commend my AD, who is Makofi Jr. I think this is a director in his own right. I mean, it's not every director in their own right that want to be AD for somebody because they also have their own ideas. But I love the collaboration where we share ideas. I mean, we argue, we fight. I mean, it's part of the entire process, but I think that it's been fruitful. And the addition of Kwame Black, who is just coming on this project, and his passion and love, just wanting to be part of this project and go all out has been really great. And I want to thank the team. This planning is so good. Pre-production has been good, and we are prepared to go.
All right. So would you say you've had some challenges, and what are the key challenges, if you've had any, that you have battled, and what are the outcomes?
Yeah, I think I've battled challenges of location. Yeah, I think that there were certain specific locations I was looking for I mean, we got it anyway. We got it anyway, but some of the places, safety is a problem. And we can't risk the life of our people. So we have to take that into consideration. And I think that everything is visual representation. How we represent it visually is what matters. It's actually not the location, because you can actually have the location and still not achieve anything good. So I think that that's one of the lessons that I had to learn. It was a difficult one for me, but when at a point I was having this dialogue with myself. Okay, what exactly do you want to achieve? Just concentrate on the purpose instead of the whole edifice that we are seeing. So I think the purpose is one of the key things that influenced my decision to okay, this is actually not a challenge. It's actually not a challenge. It's just a moment of decision. Just make a choice. And when I made that choice, I was at peace with myself and I was good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said you wrote this, you're starring and you're directing. We all know you've directed on stage.
Yeah.
Is this among your early directorial activities on screen?
Oh no, I've directed screen actually.
Okay.
Yes, I've directed screen. I mean, even though I started from stage, I've been there, I've directed screen, but I've not done it in a very long time. Okay. I must confess, I'm not used to a lot of the new technologies that have come into film now, because I mean, I closed that gap. Okay. But I'm now beginning to open up and learn some of the new stuff that we have in film now. So I think that this is going to be my third hands-on screen direction. Yeah.
Being one of the lead roles and directing, how do you envisage the balance when you're on set?
Yeah, then we come back to pre-production because we've been able to lay out everything that we are looking for. I mean, we have every shot drawn, I always say it's not conclusive, but at least we have 80% of it locked down, where the little tweaks that we can do is just 20%. And when I'm acting, I know that with Mark there, with Kwame Black there, with Rich Love there, with the entire team, everything can be achieved. I always say that we don't look at whatever happens on set. What we look at is what is in the frame. So it doesn't matter all the difficulties or all the struggle or all the chaos. Whatever is in the frame is our main concern. As far as it's good, we are good to go. So the balance has been really great. I have my lines. So when it's my turn, I'm ready to go. Yes. Yeah.
Did you do any specific preparation for the role of Gladstone?
Yes, I did. I think I have a brother called Glad. And this story, he's instrumental. The reason I'm saying that is because me and him, we fought a lot.
Okay.
You know, he's my foster brother. His mother was my foster mother. And I lived in their house for years when I was a teenager. The mother looked after me. And we fight a lot, you know, boys. But he is so loyal. He's so loyal, and the love that this guy can express for somebody that they don't know. Because that house, it was in Osu Blue Gate. We had a lot of boys in the house being taken care of by Glad and Glad's mother. So when I look back at my relationship with Glad, even though it has never turned bad, I mean, we've had our moments. I mean, we are still cool. We love each other. But it started from there. I'm like, I can bring that one into Ashes of Accra, but give it a different ending. Okay. So this is what actually inspired. So I know a little bit of fight that we've had, and I put those nuances into the story. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. You said you were in Debtor. Brian was also in Debtor. What is your expectation on this set, working again with Brian?
I want to see a different side to what we've known Brian for all these years. I think that this is a performance-based script. This is a performance-based story. And it is layered so much. And there are a lot of key frames, emotional key frames, physical key frames that we are trying to get the actors to actually hit. And that applies to me as well. In Debtor, we did not have a lot of relationship. Yeah, he came to me to come and threaten me. I threatened him that I'll kill him. But this particular one, we have a lot of relationship to deal with. And I like the fact that we spend months, if I'm correct, just going through the script day in, day out. We've had conversations. So I am going to pray and hope that when this thing comes out, they will ask themselves, is this really Brian Angels? Is this really Solomon Fixon-Owoo? They should see a different side to what we can do. Yeah.
Great. So you're talking about teamwork. You're collaborating with people like Kwame Black and his company. You are virtually part of the Organized Khaoz, from what you're saying. And I understand you guys are talking about the Khaoz Tribe. Can you share some light on your involvement in the Khaoz Tribe?
It's family. Let me first of all talk about the fact that it's family. And you know, when you bring that into Ashes, it also because it's a family affair. But with tribe, there are no betrayal in this tribe. We don't betray people. We don't kill each other. It's just a beautiful family. And we have a very visionary CEO, I must put it. You know, this man, his passion for filmmaking, his passion for personal development, his passion for growth, his passion for collaboration, his passion to see the Ghana movie industry take a new leaf is such an inspiring thing. And it's such a small but mighty team. If I would just put a little politics, the minority now, they say they are small but mighty. So we are small but such a mighty team, and we are such a great neat family. We check on each other. When someone is doing a project and they are at the forefront, we are there, we are supporting the project. Whether the person is leading or following, we come together as a unit and we work. So I love this tribe so much. It's not an easy tribe to join, because I don't think a lot of people can accommodate and deal with the things that we accommodate here. because we can debate over one idea for 1 week, and I'm not exaggerating, sometimes it goes over, just to make sure that we have the right piece for people. So this is such an amazing thing, man. You guys to watch out for Organized Khaoz and the Khaoz Tribe. A lot of big things in the coming Magwan.
All right. So, do you have anything, final words to say to the audience about Ashes and Khaoz Tribe and what to look forward to?
Okay, so first of all, if you are on YouTube, I will indulge you and to go to Organized Khaoz. It's organized, but the Khaoz is Khaoz, Khaoz, and subscribe. There are a lot of movie videos there. There are a lot of short films there, and there are a lot of stuff coming. You should be the first person to see it when we drop it. So I'm encouraging you to go and subscribe. YouTube is one of the biggest markets now out there. So we want you to join Khaoz Tribe because a lot of things are coming. And we also want you to understand that as young filmmakers, wherever you are in your small corner, keep doing what you're doing. Organized Khaoz, they've been doing a lot for over the years. But now people are beginning to see what they can do because they are putting themselves out there. So we're encouraging you, whatever you are doing, just be there, keep doing it. Very soon people are going to see you. And for Ashes of Accra, I mean, please, just expect it. I know that we are going to do something amazing, and it's also going to be an example for other people to look at and say, okay, I want to do something like this. So yeah, we look forward to it. When the drum beat changes, the dance must change too.
Thank you.